Good morning or afternoon or whatever time it is for you. Welcome to Hard Drive 32, a channel dedicated to resurrecting 32-bit Jin by making a game ourselves. So, yeah, I am super duper excited about this, guys. So, where we were last time, I had worked on some Hideki Ishikawa inspired art, the artist behind Mega Man, Power Stone, Pokemon, and while playing on those, I kind of liked just one of the little portraits that I drew. And so today I thought it'd be really cool to, I'm just excited. I just want to go ahead and try to practice some of the body and see if we can't make a character. We'll see how it goes. And then after that, we will follow it up by working on some Unity Bolt. And that's about it. Let me make sure all my settings are correct here for audio before we get cracking here. Because I'm always looking to adjust audio, and I noticed last time it was a little bit peaking here and there. And I have settings now which thankfully duck audio whenever I'm talking, which is muy bueno. Alright. Most of my desktop audio is good. And I'm going to try something too. So you guys have music going. I am going to try to listen to my own music while I'm streaming. Hopefully I set this up right to where it doesn't play it over YouTube and I get a strike. If it does, this will be a lost episode, and that is fine. That is what it is. But yeah, alright. Bam. Got my recording going. Let's switch to desktop here. There we go. Pop up in our illustration from last time. Yeah, one thing I definitely need to practice on is my guys look terrible in this person style. Drawing ladies is pretty easy, but the guys I'm doing not great on. Yeah, there's our girl. This is the doodle here that we just had some fun with. Now, before I quite start on just going at it and just drawing, I'm going to trace over this other one on the left, which is based on this girl. So I took her as the basis for what we were working on last. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do the shapes and forms of her body to figure out how he's setting up his character's forms. And then afterwards, I will replicate it on the lady on the right, mine. And I won't be doing the same outfit, won't be doing the same anything. I'm just gonna be like, kind of getting the feel for how it works and go from there. Okay, now then. And I'll go ahead and I'll pop this on my screen. This is what I'm listening to. Got some cool Raven background, just some Japanese lo-fi hip-hop. Whatever, pretty generic stuff so that way I can put in the background and just chill to it. So that's what we'll be listening, and hopefully it should not pop open on your guys' stream. So far so good. Okay, I don't want any copyright strikes on my account. Not yet. Not now. All right. Let's see here. We'll see what we got going here. So, his neck here. Cylinder. Initially, I treated his bodies just as cylinders, and I think that's a wrong assessment. We'll see though. I'm just getting the basics of what he's got here. He's got such a good eye perspective. His characters are so volume driven. They're such three-dimensional shapes. It just nails the perspective on them. They seem really consistent. Wild. They have such long legs in comparison to normal people. But maybe I'm wrong on that. That's one thing I'm bad at is the lower body portion of drawing, man. I gotta super duper improve on that. She got her arm out here. See here. Very even arms. As far as like these characters, they're not very muscular or defined. So the arms are just two cylinders connected that are about the same width. That's kind of the character designs too. He's got characters that childlike proportions. This is like kid proportions. Kids don't have like a lot of muscle definition typically. There's some kids out there who are crazy strong, but typically kids don't have a lot of muscle definition. That's what you're getting here with his characters. Okay. I might even do my character in the same pose, just keep things simple, because I'm just learning out, and just give her a different outfit. That'll be good practice in and of itself. And then other channel news, I was thinking, guys, I might... So June's gonna be crazy. The end of June, I will be out of town for a week. So for 1 week, there won't be any kind of streaming at all. But whenever I get back, I was thinking about switching the channel to be 3 days a week of live streams, and then doing something, maybe some. So I want to do some focused video series, things that are like, stories from my indie dev times, working in a studio, or stuff like just video game commentary. Like one of the things I really want to do, it's an indie game called Lisa, and for anybody who knows it, it's kind of notorious. It's just like it's a game made in RPG Maker, so if anybody who knows an RPG Maker game, they know the look of those type. But I would describe it as looking like Earthbound, Mother, Super Nintendo RPG, more or less, top side view one though. And the basic premise of it is it's set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and one of the few and childbirth, everything has kind of gone to the wayside, and finally a girl is born, and it's all about her struggle to survive, more or less. But the art style is super cute, but the storyline itself is just so dark, just brutal and nihilistic, which is crazy because the look of the game does not scream nihilism. But I want to do a video called like "This is better than that," and I think Lisa does a better job in some regards, not all regards, in some regards, than Last of Us 2. And I think it'd be a fascinating comparison to look at a big AAA project like The Last of Us 2 versus something teeny tiny like Lisa, and very different art styles, very different everything. And just talk about how they're both what I consider to be ugly art, in the sense of their art about the ugliness of the world and how they portray it. And I think Lisa really gets you in the emotional headspace, perhaps even better than Last of Us 2 does. But yeah, that was just an idea. All right, so taking off the inspo photo, we see our character here. She's got long legs, very childlike proportions, like because she has, thin arms, thin legs, just kind of like thin proportions overall. That's what we're looking at. Really cool seeing the breakdown here of his like spheres and where he's doing things. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the girl on the right, and we're going to transpose this same pose onto her, give her a different outfit, have some fun. Just as a bit of practice, and if we have time, we'll take, we'll do more than that. Maybe go so far as coloring today if we got the time. I'm gonna do this here just to help me. Good idea for the pose. Back around. Already changed her portions just a little bit. If you look here, I should make her chest just move this up here a bit. His characters have very like short chests, like short. That sounds weird. Short upper torsos. So. Okay, let's get the legs running down here. Center of gravity is like, oh, it's crazy long legs. Is that right? Man, that's about equal. Isn't that crazy to see the length of those legs when you just do it as a line? That's nuts. Okay. Let's keep going here. All right, here's going to be knees area. Yeah, I'm definitely giving my vampire girl some really cute wings, some adorable little wings. Sure, it's gonna make her a little bit more like Beauty Queen Etna from Disgaea, but I don't care. I don't care. Have fun here. So one thing I did wrong here, this bottom torso, is that look at how pronounced this front plane is on the hips here. It really has like a real distinct twist and movement. So might do a slight rework on this here. Really push those hips out more. And no, I don't know, something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Legs coming forward here. Here's the thing about art too, guys. So I'm going to do this drawing, and I'll probably post it online, and no one's going to know where I got the original pose from. And the fact is, I'm not directly tracing after the original. This is like by my own hand. So what you need to do when you're just getting started is think of this as you are collecting a library of mental images here, guys. This is what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to get in the practice to where I have enough mental images of how this all works in my head to replicate it without even a source image. It's like after I do this one vampire girl in this pose, I could do another character in this pose without any reference, like easy. And that's what that's where the real people think, oh, some people are naturals. And sure, there's naturals, but a lot of them just drew a lot as a kid, and they formed that early library in their brain of poses and resources to pull off like drawings with ease without without inspiration images. Fascinating. Okay. So this is not what I wanted to do. Let's go out more here. Push this leg out further. Get it thinner. And come out here, like here. It's a good idea, by the way, not to do what I'm doing now. Instead of like just drawing over stuff, it's better to either erase or, yeah, I'd honestly just say erase. Okay. A little better. Do these arms here. By the way, your elbows rest just above your hips a little bit. So as far as if you're wanting to know the length, you check out here. Here's our elbows here. You draw a line here. Make sure it's nice and fine. You'll see that's kind of by just above her hips, kind of by the belly button in a way is a good way of describing it. So if you guys are ever wondering like, oh, how long should I make the upper part of the arm? Just think the elbow should be around where the belly button is. But then, you know, as it moves, that'll change a little bit. But just so you know, yeah, top part of your arm is the length to your elbow. Look how pronounced you made the shoulder here too, just so that way you could really see the perspective push of one shoulder being out further than the other. So that's something I didn't do on mine. Like the this right shoulder, you could say right shoulder. It's always so confusing when you're drawing like my left, their right. Almost messed up where the elbow was. Needs to be higher. Right there. So hard to not fight my habits. I'm trying to draw human proportions and other things instead of keeping these like pure cylinders. And by the way, if you guys are ever drawing something and your drawing comes out different than the style of what you're trying to do, you know, which I'm sure mine will, don't feel bad. That's just the beginning of your own style. It's when your own natural instincts get combined with someone else's work that it creates something truly new. I also realize I'm sounding a heck of a lot like Bob Ross because I'm like walking you guys through these happy trees and everything else. Okay, let's give her a sick outfit here. What to do? I want to look up inspo real quick here, because I've got a lot of cool info online. Bear with me, folks, while I look up inspo. And for those joining, this is Hard Drive 32. Thank you for being here. And feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications because I'm live basically every weekday. And check out the Instagram because that's where I'm going to be posting a lot of the final art. And I just do a lot of stories and stuff too. So yeah. Interest. I'm gonna get ourselves something really cool. With y'all shortly. Let's take me a minute or two to get what I'll need. Going through and I'm looking up Harajuku images. This. Little Harajuku vampire. Probably want to add an extra fang to her so people know what's up. Oh my gosh. I want her shirt so bad. That's ridiculous how much I want that shirt. Oh, it's completely sold out. This is the saddest day. This is from a game called Danganronpa, and the coolest thing. Alright, she might be the winner, we'll see. It was not my intention to fall down a Danganronpa clothing hole. Alright, let's keep going. What a vampire wear? That's what we're looking up here. We're trying to find what a vampire wears in Harajuku. Which, for those that don't know, Harajuku is like the fashion district of Japan. Type in Harajuku style. Oops, I misspelled it. Cool, cute. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Winner, winner. Oh, these are so cute. Okay. I'm kind of digging this look. Just want to do the skeleton legs. I think that'd be so cool. Alright, let's rock this. We're gonna rock this. See if it'll let me save it and not be a web P. Thankfully, it's not. I'm gonna pull this on a different thing. Sorry, y'all, you won't be able to see it on my other monitor, but that's alright. What matters is the final result. What have we got time-wise? 12:16. Great. Excellent. See the basic lines for this clothing here. We'll take it from there. Yeah, and clothes, just to start, you want to generally follow the flow of the body. And unless it's loose-fitting clothes, honestly could adhere to the body pretty close, especially with this Decky style. He has clothes that rarely has folds. Don't have to worry too much about. He always has such high skirts, and we're gonna have a high skirt with this too. It just barely covers what shouldn't be shown. Let's fade the base drawn so we can see a little better. There we go. There we go. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, like, instead of doing like a realistic human drawing, I'm going to say that honestly, his characters, they flatten out some of the angle and make things more geometric. So even though normally I might follow how the legs are curving here for this skirt, because of how he does his style, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to choose to do that. Just debating on something here. Just in how I represent a few things. And like, this is how he keeps things geometric. I'm going to try to do the same with even the back portion of this jacket here. Because it's got a hoodie on it, the one I'm inspired by. But I want to avoid doing a bunch of folds because I just don't think that's his style. So I'm going to just make sure the viewer knows that, hey, it's got folds, it's the back of a hoodie. But I don't want to go overboard with that. Got our inspo image for a second here. Let's see how he does close. Got some minor folds, but doesn't go overboard with things. Okay. Because she's got a jacket on, I'm gonna go ahead and add some folds here to imply that this jacket that goes over the hoodie has some form. Because it does have, the inspo image has, the jacket does have a little bit of puff to it around the character, around the person. Okay. Goes down. There's a lot of cool accessories here, which will give our character some really fun accessories on her wrist. And eventually, by the way guys, it takes a little bit of learning to know when things should curve at certain places. A lot of it comes down to you learn the basic shapes of how wrinkles and creases happens in clothes, and the amount of wrinkles then is just a style choice. Because clothes pinch and fold at places which, you know, pinch and fold. So like, see here. Sorry, this is definitely not ironed. The wrinkles will have been near the elbows because that's where you bend the most. So when you're drawing wrinkles, just make sure to think about that and um, draw wrinkles around where the clothes bend. And just, you know, how many wrinkles on the other end is just up to you as far as what your preference is. Let's make this jacket kind of long. It's a vampire girl. Do something with that. I want the other jacket to be seen here if I can. Okay. I just love the leggings with the bones. That's what I'm most excited about with this. Make the back one a little bit smaller because it is a foreshortened leg here. I might end up redrawing that. That's okay. Don't worry about it later. A tricky bone down here. Just because it slits. Whee! Whee! That's pretty good. Ooh, that's not though. Okay. I'll probably go back over these lines for final line work eventually. This is just a start. Yeah, if you guys want all the finished artwork on these, it's gonna definitely go up on my Pinterest. It's gonna be a little bit before this gets on there. It will be on there eventually. This one you might only see here. A little bit smaller, but boom. Like over here. Here in like 3 minutes, I'm gonna call it quits for today on the drawing stuff. Even though I'm really enjoying it. All right. Terrified to do it, but I'm gonna tackle some shoes. Saw a pretty good Instagram post was like how to draw hands, correct and wrong, correct and right way, and all it did was showed hands outside of pockets as the incorrect way, and the correct way is hands inside of pockets. And by God, if I could put feet and shoes inside a pocket to hide them, I would. Hate drawing feet. Pretty cool. You get down to it. Feet are kind of crazy, their shape. But I suck at drawing them. I am not a feet man. And I mean that in every sense. Right. What I'll do next time is... What we'll do next time is we'll likely refine the art or the line work on the main character for her body, and as well as clothes. And then from there, we do a polish pass on lines, and then begin on basic color shades, as well as like there's different design stuff. Like for example, just real quick here, I want to give her some cute wings. Upside down cross, because she's being cute. Haha. This cross doesn't bother her. Anyways, plus it ties into the bones at the bottom of the character design, doing it this way. Alright. Call my little vamp lady quits for there. And let's take this time. We'll switch over to Unity Bolt. I might switch up my music too. This music is too chill for programming. I'll fall asleep. It's not even real programming. It's visual programming. I mean, it's really satisfying. It's like solving a puzzle. That's what I think probably a lot of programmers get out of it. It's just like this, the ultimate puzzle to solve programming. Give me a moment as I load up this music for me. Alright. Music, give me some music. There you go. Listen to some Cyberpunk 2077 radio. That amps me up. Perfect for programming some Cyberpunk music. And we'll do this for, I'd say, 27 minutes. Gotta call it quits a little bit early today just because of some life priorities, so. And last we left off, I think we ran into a little bit of an issue. Oh, we had a issue involving coroutines and something. We'll check the error log here in a second. One of the things recommended just for starting Unity, and that apparently fixed it. I don't know if that'll be the same for what I'm gonna do. We'll find out though. Okay. Enemies and AI. Back to where we were, which was the patrol portion. Yeah, and here we go. It was around this stage. This is where we got it to where the AI would look for an edge and then turn around and move the other way. So game, press play and see what errors we get. Which, hey, maybe it'll fix like, no, variable not found. He's not even moving, so that's interesting. Variable speed not found. Let's find her. I think we did set something for the enemy walk was involving speed. Let's check that out. Yeah, speed, okay. Oh, I misspelled it, I think, guys. See, I didn't capitalize it. I think that's, or no, graph variable speed. I need to lowercase it. That's right. If I remember right, yeah, things are case sensitive. So let's try that again. Okay, still nothing. Speed. This. All right, and it's so the object. The enemy doesn't have a speed variable set, which is, I think, something I forgot to do. Speed. Type. Float. 2. Alright. Jump into our state graph of enemy walk. Get variable speed, multiply it. Okay, so there's one thing. I think I forgot that. I made up the solution just now. It might have been a better idea to... Okay. Graph pointer must be within... So, hey guys, positive. I have another error, a different error. So we might have fixed that one. Enemy. Alive. Patrol. Okay. Graph pointer must be within a bolt super unit for this operation. I think I read this online. Must be within super unit. Okay. Create super graph pointer must be within super unit. Alright, so let's look for, on this page here, let's look for super unit till we find what it's referring to. We will now add our enemy walk macro as a super unit in each of these states. Yeah, let's start with patrol here. Okay. Patrol. This is where I think I borked things up. Open the patrol state under enemy alive patrol. We'll need 3 states. Idle, walk left, walk right. When I default our enemy move idle, set your graph like so. Oh, here we go. They actually give me, I think it's giving me the warning here. See if it does that for all of them. Okay, graph pointer. The enemy, super state. Okay, graph pointer must be within a bolt super unit. Oh gosh. It's just someone saying, hey, I couldn't get it to work. Unity bolts. I might have to just recreate things. We'll see, guys. I don't want to do that. Really don't want to do that, but you never know. Just take our time with this and just take our time with this, see what we can do. Alright, we'll start with walking. Yuck. Enemy walk. Okay, so I did set that up right. Great. Ooh, set object graph. It's different. See if that works. Okay, okay, game. Hit. I don't think I have a movement variable either, I don't think anyways. Alright, let's keep going. So far, so good. It's a set velocity. Alright. Still doing okay. Alright, so far that's good. Now that we have our walking macro ready, we can implement patrol. Alright, let's move to patrol. And kind of reset it to 0. Default start state. It's not a start state necessarily. That was one problem. Ah. So if I'd done it as embed, it might have worked. Okay, anyways, great. Or left. So we can go back here. I don't understand this. Yeah, we got inputs. Okay, but he was able to change it like that. So what I knew is remove the default value. No. Let's see here.
Details only bore me. We just came to play. Everyone around you is just in the way. You don't want my story. You just need a name. And it goes 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4.
So he did something to and me walk. Is there a particular input? This default value is 0. Okay. There's a float. Great. The value input. Okay. Okay. Back to enemy then. It doesn't let me do what I think it wants me to do. It does need to be macro. Wait, it does have it. Oh my gosh, guys. Does it hide it? Oh, it hides it. I feel so dumb. Okay, that might have been part of the problem earlier. Right now I'm listening to Lake Castlevania, which, man, did a lot of the music for John Wick. It's so good. Also, the game Payday. Okay. Running low on time. So what we can do. Now then. Enemy changed mind. Let's see what I messed up here. The one thing I might change is this random range. I might, instead of min inclusive, max inclusive, I might switch it to the other one. We'll see. That might have been my problem too. Find out. Let's see what happens if I click play now, actually. Variable not found movement. Let's see if I need to add a new one. Movement. Oh my gosh. So good, buddy. All right, there's a big portion of the problem solved. Good. See if I increase that movement. If it multiplies it. 3. And by night, it might normalize it, but we'll find out. Got a message here. Oh, he moves so fast. Yeah, oh yeah, he moves way faster. Cool. Love that threat. Alright. Let's figure out this. We're so close, y'all. Okay. Switch to macro. Okay. Let me change mine. His looks like that, which is different than mine. Oh, it's on each transition I'm adding it to. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is where I made my mistake. Okay. That's one mistake I made. Okay. That's gonna help at least. All right. This one was kind of messed. Not sure I fully understood or comprehended it. Let's click play and we'll see how close we got, by the way. Since I did build some of this stuff up. Don't think he's changing his mind too much. Nor is he turning around. Work on that. We'll leave it here for now. Solve some of our issues. We'll continue further, which is fantastic. And we'll try to get rid of all those red console errors tomorrow. Slowly learn. The nice thing is, I'll say, guys, that I am learning. It's getting easier and easier just to navigate the bolt menu, and it's nice to also see that my drawings are slowly improving. So I'm really excited to keep on working, doing the stream. But just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. It's great to have you here again. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and just keep up with the stream. Still doing Monday through Friday. Things will be a little shaky until July, but you know, I'm gonna try to do it every day I can. And love y'all, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bye.